Hashtag good karma. So you're considering a profession or a part-time job in registration. Hi, my name is Joe Harmon, founder of Good Karma Registration. I'm going to tell you what it's like to work in registration. We'll talk about the money. I'll try and give you an accurate depiction so you can wrap your head up around, is this something I want to do or not? So what is online registration? So Miss Smith is signing up Jenny for soccer camp. The thing she types into to give her information and pay, that's a registration platform. We provide registration platforms for events, and we do it for free. Hashtag what? Free? How do we do it for free? Why do we do it for free? Here's how money is made in the registration industry. You know this, you just don't know that you know this. Think of a time you registered for a road race online or bought theater tickets. So it's 2 tickets, $50, and then it says service fee, $3. We're a service fee. So we get to build a registration site at no cost to the event. That's why they love us. It's a great looking site, branded with their logo, pictures, embedded video, bells and whistles, and it captures all the data they want, and it's free for them. Then they get all the money that they wanted to make anyway, and we get our little service fee, and everybody's happy. So that's how the registration industry works. Why would you consider doing this? For many of us, the number one answer is freedom. So when you're working for Good Karma Registration, actually it's only like 10% working for us, 20% working with us, and 70% running your own registration company. So you have a ton of freedom. Of course, I give you training at the start. Really good training. I've coached for years. I love training people. I give you really good training, point you in good directions. After that, you're running your own company. And of course, I'm there to help and guide and mentor as needed, but you're the boss. You get to have your office wherever you want to have your office, your home office, at the breakfast table. You're in charge of your schedule, and you have self-direction. You have control over your financial destiny. So that's why people choose to be in this industry. So what do we do? What do we actually do? So you call people and you say, hi, would you like to have a conversation about us providing you a free online registration platform for your event? I see on your website you have some events coming up. We can provide registration for that for free. Would you like to talk about that? When you get a yes, you tell a little more, and then they're like, okay, yeah, this sounds good. You get me information on their event. We have a little form you fill out. I put all the information into our Magic Tesla flux capacitor registration magic ball thingy. And out the other end comes a beautiful registration site that works, and they're happy with it. It's not that complicated, and there's a ton of events out there. When I was creating the company, I was thinking, okay, but are there really enough events out there where I can, have enough clients to target? So I was Googling for events, and I saw this one, and I put it on this acrylic. It's been on my desk ever since to remind me how many events there are. So there's this one event I saw, the 11th International Conference on Numerical Modeling of Space Plasma Flows. Their 11th conference on that. That would have been an event I would make about $415 off of. There's plenty of events, and I provide you with prospect lists. Of course, you can target who you want to target, but if you say, I want to work in the green industry, I can give you a list of green expos. Okay. I'm looking at my notes back here, my teleprompter. So, types of events that we target. Any event that takes registration or sells tickets. Seminars, conferences, symposiums, festivals, concerts, sports camps, tournaments, leagues, sports facilities, elite sports clubs. People can pay their dues through our system. Trade shows, theater, comedy club, tours, dog shows, pageants, road races. Think about people that pay dues or rent online. So an RV storage lot, a marina, the Rose Club, any event that takes registration online or on the phone. About 50% of registrations are on the phone now. That's who we can service. This is big, and I walk you through this in training thoroughly. You find a niche or a couple of niches that you want to work in. I mentioned green energy. If you're into green energy, there are plenty of green energy events out there in the world, and you want to see green energy succeed. So you like talking to those people. You like helping them be successful. You will be more successful if you're a niche expert in green energy events. If you love soccer or lacrosse, you can make a living running events just in those niches. So we identify niches where you have an interest, and of course where there's registration, and then we work together to develop a game plan on targeting that niche. Now, why do people say yes to us, to Good Karma Registration? Number one, we build their registration site for them. Understand this. This is big. You may have heard of Eventbrite. They're a big player in registration. If you do your event with Eventbrite, they give you admin access. Then the event director has to go in and figure out how to build their event. And you can figure it out, but you have to figure it out. And it takes time and trial and error. And you're like, all right, did I put this in the right order? And am I utilizing everything I could be utilizing? And is the money flowing correctly? You know, it's why would you want to have to figure that out? We build the site for them. That's the main reason people go with us. We have all the same bells and whistles of all the other big players. And there's cool ones: social media integration, QR code check-in. We can add a little store, an event store, so they can upsell and make more money. We can offer a social media buzz plan, a 6-point analytical review after the event. We can offer them other avenues to help monetize their event and their database. So there's a lot of reasons why people choose us. And again, it's more than just a form. This is a site that looks great. The money's good. Big money. But we don't take advantage of everyone. Again, we don't charge the event. Miss Smith signs up Jenny and just pays a registration fee because there's always a registration fee and it's not a big deal. And you and I get to make a living. So it's pretty good money. Let me give you a rule of thumb. This isn't always true, but most of the time, this is true. As a rule of thumb, you will make $1 per registrant. So if there's a speaker's seminar, 400 people came, you made $400. If there's a basketball company that runs 15 camps during the year and a couple of 3-on-3 tournaments, that could be a $2,000 account pretty easily. If there's a festival that sells 12,000 tickets, you made $12,000. It doesn't take many of those accounts, and you're doing just fine. Residual income. This is sweet residual income. So our retention rate for events is over 90%. So you get an event in 2016, you're going to get them again in 2017 and 18. So you keep making that money, and you add some new clients every year, and it grows as much as you want it to grow. So you're going to make your living doing something. If you work with us at Good Karma Registration, it's a respectable profession. You're working in a niche you care about, talking with people that you think are interesting. You make good money, and you have freedom and control in your life. If you'd like to have a conversation about this, please give me a call. Here's the number on your screen. And what I'd like you to do is think of a couple of niches where you have an interest. And we'll talk about that, because that's a huge part of it. If you find some niches where you're comfortable, that can be the key to you sticking with it and making a lot of money. So give me a call and we'll talk. Have a good day.